The moment my son saw a redwood tree.
It's huge!
Is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing!
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I know it's on. I gotta find it. I know that bitch talking about somebody. Oh my gosh, what channel? What station? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna miss it.
I mean, that bitch always talking about somebody. I don't know what's going on.
I know. Remember what he said about me?
He always talking about somebody.
As soon as somebody ready to stop to him, he get quiet.
Lies. Now it's my turn to talk. Talk Lately starts now.
Fuck. That is not how you gonna start this show. Alright, welcome to Talk Lately.
Let's keep your damn clothes on.
Something's humming real loud in my ear.
That's because all of them is by each other.
There you go. It's this right here.
We all radio, they don't see you now.
Right. They can't see what's going on. This confusion, this boo. I might hit to switch ears.
Jeez.
Still gonna keep touching it. This one don't work.
Well, that hurt. The top part hurts.
How would you get that?
I still hear it though.
She thought it was gonna be like her low. It might be too high.
I still hear it, but I can hear everything else.
It didn't look like that from the.
I'm sorry. We here. I'm joined by Nate, and I want to do her special because I missed her weekend, her week, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So,
you gonna take me to Walmart?
Again, yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Chief Executive Producer of Baltimore Fashion Week, Miss Sharan Nixon.
The one and only Baltimore Fashion Week.
It's only one. I
The
mean, it's only
official.
for Baltimore.
The official.
Can we get her some applause, please?
There's some copycats out here.
Yeah, Big Mama gonna
There
have to
she
go to
go.
court. She gonna have to go to court tomorrow.
Oh, you suing?
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right. You back in that money? Oh.
Well,
Is
let
money
me put
involved?
my suit on. I'm
You
gonna
put
go
it
to
on the yet?
I will.
You don't got time.
If they buy
They doing
tickets.
shit.
Yeah, they'll do that.
I just wanted to know. 'Cause the coins
Hope they
coming.
paid all that bills for this weekend. 'Cause they about to be dying.
All right, so we got a lot to talk about. First of all, I'm going to
According
ask
to
you
the law,
guys.
once it's filed, you can't have no event till it's sold.
I asked you guys about your weekends in a moment. And we're going to talk about Miley Cyrus. We're going to talk about sexual misconduct. We got a lot of things going on with Alex Rodriguez. Got Kamala
Is
Harris,
sexual misconduct
Chick-fil-A.
really misconduct if you invite it? Is that?
It's supposed to be
Can it be-
consent along the way.
If you
That's
invite
the
the
new
sexual
thing.
contact, no, then it wouldn't be misconduct.
But suppose you invite this sexual contact and then it's bad, and then you're like, I don't.
That wouldn't be misconduct. You
What would
just
it be?
was- you was
Because
violating.
it's supposed to be consent along the way.
Because it was
So
horrible.
Right.
That's the way they trying to draft
It was
the bill.
disrespectful.
You're disrespectful.
Disrespected my region of sensuality.
I'm not playing with him.
Nate, why you trying to act all innocent? 'Cause you ain't.
Because I am innocent.
Yo, his ass this weekend was raw.
Okay, never mind.
'Cause I heard about your
What you hear? Please tell me. Please inform me, because I need something to live
that's
for.
on the street.
What's on the street? I really need something to live for. What is that? What did you hear? Please don't be.
You ain't be lying. You don't hear nothing.
I know, because I'm so boring.
That's what he like to tell you. I be seeing you driving around.
Where you see me? Now,
Nate is a late night creeper.
Riding around.
He is a late night creeper.
Late night riding around the damn Alabama City.
Excuse me.
I see you driving through Jones Village.
I never.
I heard you be picking up the girls.
Ew! Oh.
I don't even know what girls y'all talking about.
Right. The girls like women, they is dead in my leg.
Well, when they take their clothes off, yeah.
Oh my God. Topic of tonight is
surprise.
Surprise.
Oh, anyway, It Chapter 2. You like the It movies?
Cool.
It.
No, I don't really do.
Oh my gosh, do you?
I didn't understand the first one. Well, the one that just came out not too long ago. I'm like, this is stupid. He's in
part
that
2.
cellar.
Chapter 2 is supposed to be like even better. It comes out September 6th in all theaters near you.
I'll be in New York.
Ooh. Book.
I might be going with you if I get this locked down.
Come on up. I'm gonna be.
Are you going?
Oh, that's loud. Why are people so close to me? Germaphobe.
What people?
The people in my ear. The audience.
That sounds so suspicious.
That was real close. So, how was your weekend?
It was good.
I mean, I don't want to get into Fashion Week because I didn't do that in a couple more segments and stuff because we're gonna go in depth because I need some more information, like when pictures are gonna be available.
Oh, I got some down. I just haven't. I'll work on them tonight.
You got work to do with them.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
She actually had to go back to work.
Yeah, I did.
From work.
Unfortunately, I'm so tired. I just took the rest of the week off.
2 days ago. So are you like on cloud nine at this point, or you just tired?
Well, I've already started on 2020.
Well, you always do. You
I
probably started
know.
on 2020 in June.
Yeah, I did. Really, I was. I was just waiting for this to be over. But yeah, it was
I'm
good.
full.
It was. This is the first one I'm actually proud of.
That's impressive, though.
It was really nice, though.
To be this long in the game.
And
it
everybody
was
was
the
like, it
full
was a
week.
smooth transition.
It was a lot of food involved.
Yeah. For Go to Chow, you missed it.
I heard Lady O was there.
Yeah, she
serving
came
dishes.
Saturday, yep, and did her her food. It was good. I didn't have it because I never eat, but
But you should have ate.
I know
She be
I should
going
have.
down.
Yeah,
I give her that.
she
I
got
mean, if I
some
don't give her
work out of
anything
that.
else-
She got some work out of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
she
thinking,
did.
I don't give her anything else. That lady can cook, and I'm glad she did. You know,
I asked her husband, how does he
step
stay
into
so slim? He said he just let everybody else eat it. He just eat what's left over.
He lying. She used to post every Sunday of all the meals that she cooks.
I know those big old catfish fillets and big old round circles of mac and cheese.
But he can control his portions. That's why
Yeah.
he stays so slim.
So you think that's her plate that she put on TV? I'm just asking.
No,
if he's
because
eating the
she's no
portions,
longer-
because
she's
that's
not
not
e-
portion.
Right, but she's no longer big herself, though. So
Sharon's in fashion,
Right.
so relative. No comment.
But that was because, unfortunately, she had a scare. My heart goes to Lady Else. That's one of my cool buddies.
I heard
So
she got a radio show
went to her
now.
house and picked up last summer when she was doing dinners on. She used to do dinners on like Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. I used to ride all the way out Owens Mills to her house to get me a seafood macaroni and cheese.
Oh wow! I heard it's the bomb.
So good. I would get 2 or 3 of them so I could freeze one. No, I didn't.
He didn't say no.
Hey Nick, can you bring me some water,
Okay.
Yes, waiter.
please? Thank you.
Waiter.
Staff.
So, all right, my weekend. All right, let me start with Saturday. 'Cause Saturday was so much fun.
What did you do?
You
look like you need to rest from it.
I did. That's why I couldn't go nowhere. Like, I had to go home with my feet up. I had so much fun with dancing and stuff. It was so much fun. And shout out
You
to Kevin.
danced?
I didn't dance. I said they was dancing and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It was
I
real
wish
low
I had
with
to
the
saw
thing.
that.
It was real low with the thing.
There's a saw scene. I wish I had seen that. I wish I had saw that. Which one is a scene? I wish I would have seen that. I wish I would have
Past
saw that. Seen, because it's past.
Yeah,
Okay.
Saw, I mean, it's real.
Right
still
now.
available.
Okay.
Oh, so but the crab feast though, it was bittersweet.
Where was it?
It was bittersweet first because it was at the same place that I went to with someone for New Year's last 2018. So that was bittersweet. But when I got there, it was on Eastern Avenue. You know, the place all the way down Eastern Avenue. It's called Bluefin now. It was called something else before.
No, I just know about Tiffany East. That's the only one I know about. Thank you, love muffin.
You know what I'm talking about on Eastern Avenue?
You said
that
what?
place that. What's the girl? The girl that used to do the events and was trying to charge me all that money.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
Why I start with her? I see it starting with a C, like cunt.
That is not her name.
Story.
Right,
You know
right. Start off like cunt.
And she was trying to rent us that place one year to do something in it.
At the club.
Out Eastern Avenue.
Yeah.
That's where the crab feast was on Saturday.
Oh, by more.
And that was bittersweet because you remember where I was 2018 New Year's and who I was with for
That's
New
who got you out
Year's.
of the street.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
That's who got you out in the street.
I don't think so. Anyway, moving right along.
Don't you want to come back?
It's fun.
I forgot what I was talking about, but that's
The crab feast.
all right. Yeah, so that's where it was.
Bittersweet.
So we get there. I get there anyway. Like, yeah.
What?
Your mic's still right there, though.
But I ain't no cameras. That's what that's why I'm saying. See how this is better to flow with. I don't have to be buttoned up. I can feel free. I feel free like I can.
Oh, whoa, wait. My Christian eyes. My Christian eyes.
She's a lady now.
I'm a lady.
Like, all right.
Yo, looking like a linebacker. A gay linebacker, yo. Oh, my God. Oh.
Let me find out.
When Doug showed me that picture, I said, burn it.
Anyway, so the crab feast, right? It was so good. Like, the crabs was good. Shout out to Connie again. I mean, and lunch and
How is
Troy.
Connie?
Good. We had a good time. It was just so fun, right? So we ate the crabs, we ate the food. The corn was amazing. That was the first corn that weekend that was like superbly cooked and buttered and sweet. Hold on.
You need a napkin?
Wash this down. But it was so good. So, all right, after we finished the crab part, you know, you think it's almost over. It was only from, 2 to 6, I think, something like that. 2 to 6.
Okay, it was a day thing.
Yeah. So we head out back because the club is now getting ready to flip over to the nighttime.
So y'all stayed there from day to night?
Basically, thank you. That's when things got better. But I don't partake, so, I mean.
Was it an orgy or something?
No.
Okay.
All I needed to hear was a 60, 70-year-old woman come up and say, "Where's the reefer?"
You was happy.
All right, y'all get ready to cut. Y'all get ready to cut up. This is getting ready to go down in here. And we was out back in the club, so it was like, you know, you outside, whatever.
He's so happy he had some fun.
Right? You know, everybody's gonna think that's what this spot do, and that's not what it was. This was just a group thing inside this club.
That sounds real sticky.
It was fun. That was a good night. Now, because we got to go to break, I'll let you in on the secret of the second crab feast and why I should have been told before I came to this second crab feast where it was. We'll be right back.
Was it in somebody's living room?
What?
We'll be back. Will we be back?
Maybe not.
You are tuned in to BeExposedRadio.com.
So we were talking about critical thinking. So we definitely believe that critical thinking is one of the first things we need to start implementing, not just simply being told things. Or how about this? we tend to listen to people who get assigned certain positions.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when they have certain positions, we tend to think that it's truth attached to that because of their position, right?
Right.
Is that always the case, though?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's probably one of the biggest reasons we should be doing some critical thinking.
Yes, I agree. I definitely.
You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. So deeply wounded, but don't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. So you just sit there and you suffer in silence. Your pride won't let you just uncover your secret. Don't wanna look weak in your image, it ain't worth losing. So you just act as if it's nothing happening. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. You're like an internal bleeder. Can't see your pain, but it can silently kill ya. Suicidal, depressed, but you won't say a thing. Too afraid of what the people may say or think. You feel alone even though the people surround you. Popping pills every night even though you know they can't solve it. The emotional pain, it just seems way too heavy. Your mind is racing, wanna scream, somebody help me. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. These type of people sit right under our noses. We don't find out till we're on IG scrolling. We post a few memes, but then it keeps on happening. Something's gotta change, we gotta start talking and telling the truth without the fear of judgment. Gotta come together and really start loving and heal these people cause they slowly dying. Help them believe that their life is worth living. God sees you, and God hears you. Yes, God loves you. I pray there's an end to this suicide demon. We losing people too soon, they cutting and bleeding. They think no one cares, so I wrote this song to tell you, my God, He cares and He can heal you. He sees you when you're crying yourself to sleep, wondering if anybody hears me. You tell yourself you can't go on no more, but your life is worth fighting for. Don't leave this world too soon. There's so many people who really love you. Jesus is calling for you. He knows and He can heal you. I know you're hurting deep down inside, but my God, He came to give you life. You think no one cares, so you just sit there. I'm talking to you, get up from there. You gotta believe there's something better. So much better. God put purpose deep inside of you. The whole world is waiting for you. You.
It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to today's graduation ceremony. Students, when you hear the reason or reasons for your absences throughout the years, please exit the auditorium without your high school diploma. Once you've exited, remove your cap and gown and proceed into...
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles. Right.
They got swept by the Royals. They lost 4 in a row, and the last 5 games have all been decided by 1 run. The game before, or the last game that they lost before the Royals was the Nationals, and it was Weeders, of course, won with a home run.
Right, hit the home run.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Okay. Look at the popcorn. They pop popcorn and everything on here. Why? Is it real? Because I got it out there. I got it. Let me control this.
Yes, sir. He's the producer.
I'm trying. Shut up, I was trying to fix my mic because I can't hear myself because I sound like I'm very low, and I can't push this in my ear no further.
You get that sponge out your cleavage.
What sponge?
The mic. That V you wear today.
I wish I did have on a V, but I dressed for the doctors today. And then I didn't have to see a doctor. That was so cute. Nurse practitioners only. Oh, anyway, back to the crab feast. Sorry. So the second crab feast. So here I am. All right, give me the address. I'm on my way. All right, wait for me out front. Da 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 da. Here I go, pull it out. Oh no, this ain't the right address.
Where was it at?
A church.
There's nothing wrong with having a crab feast in a church.
We gonna burn.
Oh.
Gonna combust.
For you, it ain't. All these hypocrites sitting around the stage.
Most of them be in the church.
I know.
The good ones, anyway.
I just wasn't expecting for all these hypocrites to be sitting around me. I was like, look at them in here gambling. Ain't this a sin?
Oh, y'all had a gambling thing?
They was in there gambling. They was selling liquor. Then giving away bottles of liquor for like the auction and stuff. Oh, but it was a good crab. I mean, I'm not saying that it was a bad crab feast. They had these white people that was up there singing with a band. They would do cover songs.
Well, it was a white church.
It was. Guess who was there?
Who?
Ryan Dorsey. Shout out to Ryan Dorsey.
Ryan Dorsey.
City councilman.
You know who his competition is this cycle, right?
Who?
Rain Pryor.
Running for what?
Rain Pryor?
Richard Pryor doing
I know, why?
I mean, it's been 4 years already?
Yeah, it's been almost, yeah. Well, next year.
Oh, wow. I think they like him, though. I don't know if he would lose.
She lives in that area. So she
I mean, the way they was greeting him in that church, not just the white folk. I mean, it's a white church. You can tell a long time ago, you wasn't allowed. A long time ago, you was not allowed.
You wasn't allowed.
They was not letting you in. Oh, you coming through the wrong door, ma'am. You got to go through the back. The kitchen's downstairs.
Oh, God.
Everybody really loved her, but she did this big video of her going down to the Board of Elections and signing up and all that, so she could run against it.
She probably won't win.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, I didn't know she was there. I don't believe that she did.
For a couple years.
Oh, a couple.
Yeah, I would say almost 10 years she's been here.
And she sees the plight.
I mean, well, she's
That's my
from
problem.
New York,
I mean,
so
I just had a little bit of,
she's from New York, so it's not.
Is
really...
she? I thought she was from LA.
So is this home for her, or is New York home?
This is home for her.
Oh.
This would have to be.
What happened to her place on Charles Street?
Oh,
Didn't she have a theater?
Right, New York. Yeah. Well, I was thinking Eddie Murphy.
I mean, no question. She lived in LA. She was an actress for many years.
Oh yeah, she played in the little stuff when she was a little girl and teenager.
Oh, for real?
She was in a lot of stuff. I mean, she got some old money and probably some own savings, but her father left her the bowl between, the rest of them.
But did she have a theater on Charles Street, right by Gatsby's?
She didn't have a theater. She was like the creative director.
Is that on? No.
Oh, okay.
She was like the creative director there. The Strand Theater.
Yeah.
But then they moved over off of Harvard Road. Everything over there.
What?
Pick that up. As soon as you turn it on, it got worse. Yeah.
Because it's by her phone, probably.
No, yours. It's getting worse. Put it over there. It got worse.
Cause it's by these phones. I'll hold it.
You heard it? Yeah, I heard it too. Alright, it's stopped.
This one's a killer. That song in my head.
But my point was is that, you know, her being here for such a short time, she sees the plight. Like,
I mean, again, she's from New York, so this like cakewalk to her, but I guess she just wanted to, you know, go up against this white man.
My reasoning for saying that is not really in that district. The plight is not really that bad.
It's not. That's why she's in that area. That's why he's in that area. That's why O'Malley was in that area.
She might run and probably get a couple votes for her for popularity's sake.
Right.
And the fact that her father is who he is. But I think he might win that district again.
The amount
who is it again?
Ron Dorsey. He's over there by what?
He goes to everything. Everything.
Well, he's in the art. He sits on a lot of boards. A lot of art organizations.
Negro or, you know, whether it's Negro or Western European.
Yeah, well, the guy Eazy-E was his, Easy Jackson was his manager, his campaign manager.
I was very Hollywood when I showed up because I had my sunglasses on. So I was like, hey, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
How you been?
Just forgot all
Remember
about
when
her.
you had on those tight pants?
It's so horrible.
He's so ambiguous, though. He just go and
he was very cool, though. He was like, yes, yes.
He was real cool.
Still in public.
He's such a shader. He is such a shader, yo.
So you gonna out me? You gonna mess up my shot? As always.
See, look, I even wrote it on here.
What?
Aww.
See, it was in my mind. Because they called me. I was at the crab feast. And I was like, what did you ask me?
You know, I told you Lady O gave me a hug and I was scared.
I was like, why?
No, he didn't know where we was at. So.
I didn't. I was like, why?
Where are you? Radio show? I heard you have a radio show.
That's what he just said. Yeah. That's what she always had, a radio show. It just depends on when the on-air side comes. That wasn't shade, that's the truth. Hey, Lady O, shout out.
Hey, Lady O.
She wasn't always at a station.
We're going to go to her
gospel station. I think they shut down. I mean, it's like a pack of cards around here. Everybody gets closed up sometimes. Oh, it's time to go to break? Okay, let's start talking about people now. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got more. We're going to get right into
we're not doing that over there.
We're going to talk with Sharan Nixon of Baltimore Fashion Week, the Fashion Umbrella. We'll be right back.
First they love you, then desert you. Leave with a plate full with no spoon. Ain't no space, I can't escape negativity. I got used to the taste. I've been bad, burned and fucked over. But remain strong through the Passover. Kicking haters out of the way like masked over. Roll up, sip something, let it pass over. Who would I be? It ain't the man to me that let the next man take advantage of me. When that storm come, no pan I see. Get with it, not without it, then you'll see. I peep the haters, they know I'm greater. That's why they buzzing for the elevator. But I can't save you, it'll be too loud on the pedal stool. Don't carry favors, always got your hand out demanding favors. When I just looked out, now you need more paper. I can't breathe, give me 3 feet. I never let y'all be the death of me. When my patients run there, yeah, nigga OT. Cause they wanna see me down like I'm an NCT. 6 words, get the fuck away from me. Say I help you out if you can help yourself. I keep it G till I DIE. Now excuse me while I get back to PC. HOP ain't losing sleep while your third eye always on me. I'm stacking green just to feed the team. My boo, she know that I'm king with chasing my dream. These niggas it seems I rip them, trash them, then put on new jeans. Man, see the problem is, man, you know, I keep it 100, man. Yeah, man, like if I got it, then you got it. Yeah, man, but if I got it, then I'ma give it. You feel me? But I definitely got you through the ride, man. Let's get it, yo.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT or visit Fanify.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
On the daytime.
Well, I work, so I don't know.
But that's what they banking on.
They've been pushing everybody to get a job.
Yeah.
In the office building.
But it's still affecting the office.
Everybody get a job because the door between the hours of 11 and 3, we shutting down all electricity to homes.
Forgetting about your 24-hour businesses.
That's because all these people living downtown now, soaking up that energy during the day.
They should have thought about that before they started building.
Katy Perry. It's coming. I'm sorry.
I was like, are we live? What's going on?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
That's what I said.
You said Barry. I'm sorry, what else was to correct you?
Somebody's accusing her of sexual misconduct, and the fact that it happened. You don't like her?
Finally, a white lady being accused. I'm sorry, it's all these black men that's being accused, but now it's a white.
Just black men though.
Well, the white men. I mean, the only one that's doing time is the one that just got killed.
Or killed himself.
He ain't killed himself. He was killed.
Who killed who? What?
The man who had like the children brothels.
Jeffrey Epstein.
They had to kill him. Unless he was like, all right, I'll kill myself if y'all want me to. They didn't want him to come out. All them other men that was on that list, they didn't want that to come out.
Who's they?
The men that were on the list.
Oh,
the
so
men that would come.
Clintons too.
You say what?
Trump blamed Clinton.
He was there. That was his friend. There's no video footage of the Clintons and him. There's clearly video footage of you and him.
Sure. But the story is not about them. It's about Katy Perry. It was an actor model, Josh Kloss, who was in her Teenage Dream video. Do you see that?
Was that the black man? Oh no, that's my God. I would never watch her videos. Why would I?
Exposing him at a roller skating ring.
Oh.
I'm not go skating, by the way. Just to know about that. Anybody want to plan a
party? How can you expose a man?
Pull his pants down.
But they gotta let you do it. No, like stop. Stop.
My point exactly. Like, how do you get to the point where you let somebody? All right, listen. Right on Instagram, Klaus described the interaction with Perry. It was Johnny Woojack's birthday party at Moonlight Roller.
You know, everybody needs press.
And when I saw her, we hugged because he still had a crush on her. But I turned to introduce.
How long ago was this?
This is recent. I mean, the incident happened in 2010. That's the problem. I see a problem.
Now the problem is she needs some press. So let's bring this out. Let's make a little spectacle out of it. So eyes can be on me. No, I think it's a press move.
Oh, why didn't I think of
that? You need to. You never notice how when they die off, then when they come back out, it's something.
She's on American Idol.
Died off.
She died off.
Right. So let's they're not relevant anymore. So to become relevant, they come up with these press. The Kardashians do it all the time. Mm-hmm. When the talk or the streets aren't talking about them as much, they'll do something really outrageous so they can be the forefront again.
But American Idol's on now. You don't think
it is?
I don't watch it. I don't watch TV like that. I watch Ratchet.
You gave it up.
Housewives of Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives. That's my entertainment.
Mm-hmm. That come on
HBO.
Basketball Wives.
No, tomorrow. I think they come on Wednesdays.
Tuesday.
They last week they came on a Wednesday.
That's sad. Y'all don't even know they come on.
That's all right.
I watch it on YouTube. It doesn't matter.
She pulled my Adidas sweats and underwear.
He let her.
I mean,
Ain't
if
no
he
man
had
gonna let
sweats,
you just grab his. So what was y'all kissing? And then she just abruptly
And then that's
pulled
what
it
she said.
out.
All right, it says she pulled my Adidas sweats and underwear out as far as she could to show a couple of guys, her guy friends, and a crowd around us, my penis. Can you imagine how pathetic and embarrassed I felt?
He probably liked it.
Klaus also detailed his
He didn't
work
fight her?
his working history
Like,
with
stop,
pride.
stop, girl, stop. Stop, girl. He didn't do
Recounted
that.
another experience on set of a music video.
No, I have not been in
during
that
which
situation
Perry allegedly called kissing him gross.
That's what Katy Perry said?
Yeah. That's what he said, she said. If it's your problem, he said, she said, because that's what this is. He has no proof.
Why would you as a
Somebody go
man
back
say
on
somebody
my-
say that your kiss is gross? Now every woman that wants to kiss you would be like,
gross. They go, that's their
well,
first
I mean,
time.
I guess for male models, it's their image and their persona is all they have. Like a woman could be a little, different looking, and it still be considered beauty. But a man, he gotta look a certain way, and people gotta want to have sex with him. And if
That's
Katy
bullshit.
Perry
You see these men that walk around here now, they don't look a certain way. They look whatever.
That stereotype, I don't even want to call it a stereotype, that fear that women have for coming forward against him for coming forward.
It's different for men, though.
But it implies that Me Too has been going on now for quite a while,
Mhm.
more than 2 years. And now you choose to come forward? Like, why didn't you do this when everybody else was coming forward? But you thought you was going to get masked? No, Katy Perry's, this will be her first one.
I think
Because
it's just,
that Me Too movement has died down, now somebody needs to
Bring it back
bring
up,
it back
bring it
up.
back to life.
Yep.
But
Because
it
nobody's
died
talking about it
because
no
of
more.
Jeffrey. It didn't die down because of Jeffrey. He killed himself over it.
Well, he killed himself. That's
well, with
not,
him, it was different because it was children. So it was more pedophilia.
Molestation.
So it was more pedophilia than just you groping
Okay, then
somebody.
they brought back an old one for Jared. Subway.
What?
That's so ignorant.
I know, I heard.
I think it's still different for guys, like, because that's his image. He gotta be like manly. Now I don't. Again,
But is he a manly, or is he not?
Probably not.
Manly.
Is he white? Is he white? He's a white guy. They all look flamboyant.
Could you move your phone again?
Remove mine. Just stop.
It stopped. Thanks. It was me.
First of all, it was the mic. Wasn't me.
It was the what?
It was the mic. But I the same thing that I say when these women come out 30, 40, 50 years later, like, why? Like, you had no friends that were going to support you at this time? Were you so concerned with your career that you decided not to say anything? Not to say that you shouldn't say anything, but it just, it makes me suspicious when you come out 10, 20, 30 years later. It just makes me...
It kind of makes me suspicious too that you keep showing up places where you know she's going to be if she is if she does these kind of things to you. It couldn't have been the first time.
Well, if you're in the industry, you run into these people.
It's a birthday party. You knew you had to know she was going to come. It was their friend or another dancer. Like,
so does and that's probably why I'm just being double advocate. That's why he probably saying something now, because they probably share mutual spaces.
But why take 9 years to come out with it?
That's always my question. Why wait? Like most times
and
they
then
always
once you accept it, and then if you didn't say anything at the time, like, oh, I can't believe you, bitch. Like, you really accepted it. You accepted it. She did not do this alone. She did this in front of a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention the person that came with you.
He probably was all taken in. He
And
was
for them to get that
allowed.
close to you, showing your penis, like, did she come up and pants you? Like, yeah.
That's how I see it happening. Like, he probably thought she was coming on to him and liked it, and then she probably just pulled it out. Like, thought you had a friend.
You're right. Thought you had a friend, but you got a paycheck.
And that's the problem. That's the conflict of interest that I have with many of these people.
Because
like,
it says
you're choosing your paycheck.
Because first of all, he was a dancer, one, but then he became a love interest in the video. So you got, like, it almost sounds
video
like
vixen.
you got a promotion for that happening.
And when it dries up, just like a bunch of these women, when it dries up,
the non-disclosure has expired.
Oops. See, we don't think about that. See?
The NDA could have expired.
Yeah.
And now he got freedom to talk.
Yeah. Just like many of these women.
Because it doesn't say that he said he's anything like he's seeking reparations and this is me too. I've been me too. He's like just saying this is what she did, and I liked it. Ain't that she the one that likes stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's to a girl.
But she likes stuff. She likes stuff. Period.
Queer.
Oh man.
I feel so awkward right now.
So Adam
she's supposed to
I hate saying that.
She has a publicist and PR.
I called him Adam anyway. Alex Rodriguez.
It's a cussing the mic. That is so wrong.
Adam Rodriguez was in California over the weekend. He was doing something for a Giants game versus the Philadelphia. Don't get me wrong. It's sports. He was doing.
Is that what's the face's husband? Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
See, I know something.
On ESPN, so he was doing something for sports on ESPN.
Probably commentating.
He had I can hear that. Where he had parked his rental car on the side of the road or some parking space, but it wasn't in the arena or what is that, a stadium where they play sports? And his car was broken into and $500,000 worth of stuff was taken.
As it
should have been. But you had $500,000 worth of stuff in your car.
It was a rental car at that too. So
right, like what do you? If it's a rental car, first of all, it's not yours. What do you have in the trunk? Drugs?
Had to go straight to work. I think he, got off the flight.
What can you have in your trunk that's worth $500,000?
His watches and stuff like that.
Sir, you're only here for one day. Why do you need that many watches?
I don't know if he was there for one day.
I'm just saying.
He went out to dinner. This happened. Okay, so through the course of
I want to know what they stole.
Going to do the ESPN
research
thing,
that and talk about that.
Then he went to dinner, and by the time he got back to the car, it was broken into. So apparently, somebody saw him get out this car. That was Adam Rodriguez. He probably got watches and diamonds in his trunk.
Rich people problems.
Right. I still would have went to the hotel that I'm probably booked in, and then got them to take me
by himself
to my job.
If you got this,
he was probably running late.
He don't have an assistant with him or nothing?
But he probably didn't want to bring his luggage in. That was the thing.
I
would have brought my luggage in. They would have been like, bomb threat. I mean, but they would have known that I was, coming from the airport. I sympathize with them though, because this happened to me last night.
What?
Right, that's what I said. I was shocked like you.
You lost shit?
Cause he live in the hood.
No, I live in adjacent. Remember?
Like Heights.
Shut up!
Like Heights. That's
him and talk about you in the hood now.
It's like the adjacent is that equivalent to Heights.
I locked my doors last night. Right, to my truck.
Oh.
And when I went out this morning, they were still unlocked. But I got in the truck. I was like, all right, turned the truck on, and I'm sitting there, chapstick. And then I looked down, and it said my passenger side door was open. Oh. But it wasn't ajar, but it was open. Like it had somebody just softly
nobody
closed
even
it.
Closed that.
Like they just softly
somebody was in the car?
It. No,
That's the first thing he did.
I did check, like, wait. But no.
They could have did it move on you.
I had a camera.
Yeah. Speaking of it.
I had a, what?
They could have did it move and cut your throat.
Yeah, they could have got me. But the waters was in the way.
I would have been so mad. I want to talk about that. Go ahead.
Look, so I got in. So I said, wait a minute, my door opened. My door was unlocked. So, and I'm looking around. Nothing's missing. Like it's nothing in my truck to take anyway. But I did have that camera in my console.
Did they take it?
They took that DSLR camera.
Oh, why would you put that in there? And you
live in
Pigtown.
To a reporter on the street.
You live in Westport.
World
Why would you do that?
I don't live in nobody's Westport. I'm gonna need for you to find somewhere else that I live.
Cherry Hill's on the other
I don't. I burned Cherry Hill down. Stop playing with me.
You right there. I mean,
I'm not right there.
Your back door is the water.
No, I live downtown.
Okay. Well, you know Westport is considered downtown.
Y'all all stop.
I'm just saying.
What about you?
Oh.
Oops. I read you next.
Somebody will sell it to you in like 2 weeks.
This one just
Yo, I got this camera. You want this camera, yo? You want this? Got this camera.
But you ain't gonna have to charge her. You don't have to charge her because that wasn't in there.
Oh yeah.
It was an older camera too. It wasn't even a Nikon. It was like a Kodak or something like that.
Oh Jesus.
So you was really SOL because that's why we don't even using it here because it don't work with our stuff because it's too new. So good luck. All it does is take pictures and maybe a little video because it ain't no memory card. Oh, it is a memory card in there.
Still
So they got a lot of pictures. They can take a lot of pictures.
There
ain't nothing on it.
He nervous now.
Because we cleaned it off.
He nervous.
We cleaned it
I'm
off.
not nervous.
We cleaned it off.
He cleaned it off.
I'm not nervous. I got nudes out there.
What?
You
Like,
fancy?
I don't think so. I could.
You want to?
I don't. That's what I want to.
The still shots are one thing. It's some videos.
The still shots.
That's one thing. You can still shot is
That's
child's play now. It's people in elementary school taking still
it's the
shots.
videos you say. I don't take videos.
Too much action. That's too much
Yeah,
proof.
it's too much trying to suck your stomach and stuff. I can't be getting through it all that.
Wow, they with you.
Makes
suck your stomach and make you hungry.
Why suck your stomach again? They with you.
You said why?
Right, they with you. You
want
somebody to see it at that point.
I mean, because who wants to be on video looking like Barbara Jean? I wanna see. Even he said ill.
I'm just saying they with you, so they gotta take it as it is.
Who's with me? Who said I was in this video with somebody? Why do you want me in this video with somebody? Why couldn't I?
You by yourself? Would you?
No, I'm just saying. Why can't I have hypotheticals either?
You can have hypotheticals. You could. I want you to. I want you to have all the hype you need.
You know what? We have nothing today.
I do.
Come back. We're gonna talk to Sharan about
No, talk to me.
over the weekend, and if any snack foods. I'm gonna know that too. Bloopers. Ding, ding. Anybody fall?
No, I almost did.
Did you? You walked? Ah, Sharan walked. We'll be back.
My phone was in the back too.
Check out this snippet from the new season of Talk Lately with Monny about Jennifer Holliday.
Anyway, let's get back to
Yeah, well, what I wanted to say is that I can understand 100% where Jennifer Holliday is coming from, and that's sort of kind of where my 20% came from. When I basically came out and said who I voted for, I received a lot of backlash. Even on my own talk show, which comes on every Monday from 5 to 7 p.m., I was called a coon. Okay, yeah, shout out for the plug. But yeah, someone actually, they told CJ Bernie that I was a coon, and that really hurt me. I've been called everything from a fat whatever and everything, but someone actually commented on his Facebook
I didn't even say that. That's kind of
called me a coon, but it's it's crazy because I just feel like someone like Jennifer Holliday, I understand why she stepped down, but I'm kind of upset with her because I think she still should have performed. If you're going to jump out there, then stand in your truth. Don't let no one stop you or change your mind about anything. And listen, no one put a gun to her head and made her sign on for that. But it just seems like, she was basically, she was bullied.
But see, the thing about it is they will put a gun to her head to not do it.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what the threat says. You got to tell. It's why it's called a threat. You don't know the hypotheticals in there that could happen to you.
Why do you think
she's not a well-known singer? So she's not going around with security. Since she goes to get her tracks at the mall,
right?
Pow!
Right, but at the same time,
now we got a whole bunch of dead cats.
Yeah, but like what she said in the footage, today on The View was basically it's not white people who was threatening her. It was us who was threatening her.
Right. Where do you think she live? I think she live in Atlanta.
Exactly.
They gonna get her at the Ku Klux Klan mall and drag her by her hair. Her hair made a cat. She got the new weave.
I don't have Jennifer Holliday money, honey. I don't know what it might be because it's. I don't got Jennifer Holliday money, but me personally, I feel as though like I said, once I kind of came out, and even being on this show, because I'm pretty sure the headline says Trump supporter, I'm putting a lot of myself out there. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. only on BeExposedRadio.com.
sit around, if I sit around, hold up. Look. If I sit around, if I sit around, if I sit around.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
No, he goes to England because his bull.
We just goes to England. That is so cool. Yeah, where you at?
That is
England?
real dope, Brian. Welcome back
His
to the
flight
show.
is not that much either.
He leave from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where it's cheap at because they got more flights going in. I never want to go to England though, unless it's only a 3-hour plane ride.
Oh no, it's longer than that. It's like six and a half.
That's not bad.
That's
That's
bad.
better
No,
than
but that's because
17.
they up in New York. From here, it would be like 12, 13
yeah.
hours.
Then I would fly to New York.
That's what
catch
most
the
people do.
So that's
Oh,
still
okay.
be the same amount of time. You gotta fly to New York, get on another plane, and then fly over there.
I mean,
Then you might as well just fly from here.
And it's normally cheaper too.
You wasted a whole day. Traveling.
how?
Most
I could
people
go
do
up to
that.
spend the night, hang out with Jenna, and the next morning wake up and go to the.
Was she a part of your original vacation plan?
She
Oh,
will
trying to
be.
add her in
She
there.
will be.
She said I wasn't
Jenna,
involved
I'm
in
coming to
and
New
I'm gonna
York.
make
What you
sure-
doing?
That's what like, I'm gonna make sure I'm not home that weekend. Now what you gonna do? You have to sit at the airport and wait for your flight.
That's miserable.
I'm gonna have a hotel. I don't care
We
what
had
you
an
say.
emergency. We had to go. She's in labor.
She ain't pregnant. Oh Lord have mercy.
Like hell, what am I going to do? Kamala Harris, Senator Kamala Harris, who's running for president. She gave out one of her plans, and one of her plans was to, I think we talked about this before, Nate, is to, she wants to include rent, cell phones, and utilities into your
Oh yeah, I
score.
remember you talked about that.
Yeah. Now I'm going to start it off by saying I like it. Because it's up for
So it can
someone like
help
me,
your credit score versus it can hurt it, but it doesn't help it now.
especially if you pay your bills on time. If you are one of those people that like to pay your bills on time, come hell or high water.
Well, chances
the
are,
one
if
that
you
would-
already doing that, your credit probably already good.
No, not necessarily. Because I think you get it by having that credit score, you get access to things that you normally wouldn't have.
No, I'm saying
No,
people who already pay their bills on time, chances
But what I'm
are
saying is for that person
they
that's
probably
18,
got pretty good
that's
credit.
18 or 19 years old, that's going into their first apartment, that's going into their first, set of
Yeah.
bills. That increase in their credit score just from getting that first apartment would help them
Or having a
probably
cell phone
progress
bill.
better than they are now. Where when you're 18 and 19, the only thing you can get is a prepaid credit card to build credit.
No, you can get it right. Well, if your parents were doing what they were supposed to be doing, you could get a regular credit card.
Right.
But
That's if everybody else in your household had good credit. That's
No,
what I'm
like
saying.
so, like most white people, this is how their children normally have good credit at like 18 and a half. They put them on as an authorized user, so they pay their bills.
So they get bills.
So they can help build their
oh,
credit.
okay, that's smart.
But that's different. That's when you have those parents.
do that
What
with
I'm talking
Robbie.
about is somebody from the slums of Baltimore.
Not slums.
West Side.
This normal life.
West Side, according to asshole. So they don't have that opportunity. But coming out the gate, if they did have that opportunity, because a lot of these kids now work. They got work their full-time jobs and things like that.
Well, I think it should be tweaked a little bit, whereas though when you become an adult, you shouldn't have to then, you should start with good credit versus having to then struggle and build it, and then chances are you got Sally Mae loans and all those things too. So I think you should start off with good credit versus having to then build it, because that's still going to take you time, and then you're not going to have, it still will put you in the same predicament, because you have to go out and get all of these things, a cell phone, a car, an apartment, versus if you start off that way, then chances are you could get a better job. Because now, so the fact that I owe my college money, I can't get a job at the casino. So if you owe anything to the federal government or to the state government, you can't get a job at the casino. So all those jobs that casino added, these people were excluded from that because they owe money. It could be child support, it could be, a water bill, it could be anything. So I can't get a job now because my credit isn't a certain amount. But we notice like certain young people that go right into Social Security or TSA or the airport or those types of jobs, they normally have a better, way. So normally, like if you go to a bank, most of the employees are really young or really old, because those are the only two groups of people who have some type of good credit. But I think they should go a step further for people that are like 18 becoming grown. Start them off with like a 700 or something versus nothing. I think that would be better than, because cell phones are not the way they're going now. People owe money on cell phones. Like that's where most people debt, if you 25 and 26, come from. Your college, cell phone. So that's when she first said it.
I have to think about that one.
Because if you already paying your bills on time, you may be establishing, but you probably always good.
I think I would disagree with that, because at a 700 score, not saying that you shouldn't be able to buy a house, but I think you should earn your way into buying a house, because some people buy houses that they can't afford.
Well, it takes more than a good credit score for you to buy a house, though.
Yourself. Say it again.
It takes more than a good credit score for you to buy a house,
right?
Though.
It takes that and a down payment. That's
and
it.
a work history. Like you gotta have enough work history behind you and pay stubs and all that.
Not necessarily. You can find a loan that'll sustain you without the credit history.
And that's the problem.
It's the interest rate you're
right
to settle for.
Right.
You can get a house without work history. All you gotta do is say you got a business. Bam. We gotta go to break. All right, we're gonna continue with this. Got some more points to make on here. This is BeExposedRadio.com. You're listening to the Talk Lately. We'll be right back.
I feel like there's a fire.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
I was meeting with a friend yesterday, and I've gotten to the point where don't ask me a question because the truth is going to come out.
Exactly.
Just don't do it.
If you ain't looking for the truth, don't come to me.
Don't do it because I can't hold my tongue. And she wants to be this stylist, boutique, but you're not doing anything in that nature, and I can't take you seriously if you're not doing those things. And I understood why people didn't take me seriously, because I found myself in somebody else's lane. I was good at what I was doing and what I wanted to be, but I wasn't doing it for me. So how can I ask you to take me seriously if I'm living in somebody else's shoes?
And nobody can do what you do, and I think that that's a big problem that people face now. Like, you see what somebody else is doing and you want to do that when that's not your lane.
That's not your lane.
That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
But it's popular, it's getting that person money, it's getting that person applause. Oh, I want applause. I want money. Let me stand over here behind them.
And then a lot of times people aren't honest with themselves either. Like, I was thinking earlier today, I've been woke for almost 2 days, so so you get honesty, and I was thinking, like,
The Artist Exchange Radio Show.
This is a Poverty ENT exclusive. Next stop, Texaco. Strapped up, you already know. Fuck niggas hate, that's how it goes. Bros with me, yeah, it's time to go.
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
That should be like a give back to the community, to your Pigtown community.
But no, so we were talking about this Kamala Harris's plan for credits. I can't hear that.
About to die.
Kamala is plan for including rent, cell phones, and utilities inside of your credit score.
What's that?
And Nate was saying something happening with marijuana. Recreational marijuana is legal in California. We already know that.
It's been legal in California.
No, medicinal.
Recreational is what they sell on the corner.
Recreational is legal in California.
I didn't know recreation. I know the dispensaries were.
But isn't that recreational though?
I thought it was this medicinal
They say
purposes.
something about rigorous requirements. Probably something about the dispensaries. I don't know.
More regulations.
It's white folk. It's over here.
Out of
You
control.
can't see it, but I threw my hand.
Let me throw mine.
Because we don't buy from Russ. Compton ain't buying from Russ. What? Buy from homie on the corner. Because he may not have fentanyl in his.
Oh no. See, that's why I won't do any drugs.
New York just said, it's a big story about that they got fentanyl in their weed.
You won't catch me doing anything.
They got a big sign on the subway to talk about fentanyl. Like it's dangerous. Not telling them stop. It's dangerous.
Yeah, but if you touch somebody, that was using it, you could it could get onto you.
Really?
Yeah, that's how dangerous it is.
Wow. So if somebody use it and they spilled it on their hand, and that's
it's like acid. You know how acid, like the drug. So if you touched it, or if it's on somebody else, you can get it. That's why there was like special ways that you have to deal with somebody that has it. You're supposed to call the police. You're not supposed to handle them. You're supposed to call the police, and then they deal with it.
All right, but back to this because I actually had the same idea, but not to give the 700 score thing, like you said, but that when they earned it, I think home ownership would have skyrocketed. Like they would be able to, if rent and cell phones and utilities, and you had a history of paying on time and all that kind of stuff, because you only get penalized if you miss 1 or 2 payments a year, not when you
for
miss
rent.
For rent.
No, I thought
for a car note, if you miss 1 or 2 payments, then you'll get penalized.
Well, I thought the rule was
one payment behind, you won't really get penalized. You'll get your rating will go from very good to good.
But it still affects it though. It's enough for it to be an effect.
But it wouldn't be in the traverse. It wouldn't be reverse. Like you
Right.
would lose points. You probably get lower points for that quarter.
Right. I just think, especially for young people, because there's a lot of parents that they didn't know, so now their children don't know, and now their children are starting off worse off than what the parents started off. And it's it's not blaming anybody. It's just it's not fair to those young people because
I was just trying to think of it by myself. I owned a house by the time I was 21. And if I owned a house by the time, if this was the place then, I probably would have owned it sooner. Because I had credit. I had credit when I was 16. I had credit when I was 14 because I'm not stupid.
Right.
And I made sure that I kept my credit up.
Yeah, he did. It's just his way.
It's okay.
I knew what I wanted to do. I had a mission. I had a plan. I had a written plan at that. Where I wanted to be and how I wanted to get there and who I was going to trust to help me get there. And it was trusting.
But there's a lot of young people that don't. I remember.
I got that.
But it's not about stupid. It's ignorance because you don't know. No, it's not stupid though, because stupid is and you choose not to do what you're supposed to do.
So why don't you do a class talk about real life financial literacy for adults and teens? And I'm talking when I say real life, I mean
because somebody will pay you for that.
I don't care enough to do the class.
You do it for the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. I mean, and they would have to. I know it's financial. Talking about financial literacy, but they have to pay
grants
something.
that will pay you to do that though, especially for children. Because it's just, I just recall me being 17 and 18, and I literally got credit cards in the mail. Now they don't do that anymore,
No, they still do it.
But not as much as they used to do that.
Because some of those credit card companies have gone out of business,
Right.
like Premier and all of them.
Yeah. So I got all of those credit cards, Capital One, Premier, and it was another one. It was like one of them was like a fake company.
Rush.
Well, they weren't prepaid.
Was
These
that
were credit
fake?
cards. Well, no, that's prepaid.
No, they got credit cards too. And it's like through Premier or something like that.
Yeah, but they sent you those cards, and you could get a cell
All
phone.
of those are supposed to like be able to like those same prepaid cards like Rush. Rush was the better and more slumped down version of Premier because all of those cards were supposed to be used to help you build credit.
They were supposed to be Rush was supposed to be prepaid. It was supposed to be. I mean,
it fell off. I don't even know where it went.
It's in your cleavage. But those are. I mean, I just recall getting those things, and I wasn't ready for it. I had somebody to tell me what to do with it. I just personally wasn't ready for it because if you use those things in the right way, like my sister, because of my mistakes, I was able to show her what not to do. So now her credit score, she has a perfect credit score. I don't know how the hell that happened. We just lived in the same house, but it's just you don't.
Because she worked at it. She worked on it.
Well, she just had somebody to show her. Like I was able to show her what not to do. So if you get a credit limit of 200, this is not real money. Like we didn't have somebody to tell us that that's not real money. Like you're borrowing money and then you have to pay for that borrowed money.
Why are these people so stupid? Why are they stupid? All I'm saying is don't use Baltimore Fashion Week. That's all I'm saying.
Well, no, you can't be mad now. Because you just do what the white people do. Just take them to court.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Paperwork already typed. I just got to go home and proofread it.
When they
and the only reason why I wasn't filed this morning is because I couldn't find my certified paperwork. But I found that shit when I got home. I'm talking about...
But see, you're stressing yourself. White people going to the bank.
I'm great to prove a point.
I keep wondering, like, how would, even if she says I'm going to have this done and set in place on the first day I'm in office, how long would this take to get through Congress? How long would this take to...
And that's the problem.
And when would it go effective? Because a lot of this is like...
For me, I see that being a problem because that's why I don't really listen to a lot of these stump speeches because they're just making promises that... Look what Trump did. Trump basically, that was his whole
campaign.
Look at
gun control. It still ain't nothing being done. Like Mitch McConnell keep back talking himself all day today.
But that wasn't part of his. That wasn't part of Trump's. What
I'm talking about is that after the shooting in El Paso and Dayton, now they're talking about getting gun control done. But now, Thumbface today said he's backtracking again. Like he never told Trump that he would be going along with it. So it's the same kind of situation where. Here we are talking about this bill that the House already passed, and they're waiting for the Senate to pass. And
I already knew that because the gun lobbyists, they're not going for that.
It's not up to them. It's up to Mitch McConnell. That's what I'm saying.
And they pay him off. They're not.
I know.
Legally, that's
the same thing. I know.
Right.
But what I'm telling you is what happened.
Well, I knew.
We know they're not going to do it.
But you should have known that was going to happen anyway. That's good to like bring it up and then like, oh, it didn't pass through.
We tried to do the best we could.
Yeah.
My face looks like this because I ate a bad orange.
Not a bad orange. A bloody orange.
So those are some of the questions I would have for Kamala. Hopefully she comes past and we can ask these questions to her in her face because I really want to know. Like, I mean, I think this would be a good thing for people that actually have no credit and need to get credit.
So a lot of this stuff is normally geared towards
to go buy cars and buy. My thing is for those people that don't drive.
I'm gonna light that ass all the way up.
Two people that don't drive. Thank you.
First, but it's not for me. It wasn't about not getting a car. For me, I had Sally Mae.
I'm saying they want you to get a car. They want you to get a credit card.
Yeah, but are you going to pay for these things?
But in order to
are you going to make those monthly payments? Well,
because there's not much you can do besides going to the hospital and having a hospital bill sit on there. Then you got credit, but it's bad.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen because now we got universal health care, so that's not a thing anymore.
Not yet.
Yeah,
you go to the hospital up that street, you're getting a bill.
I didn't get a bill.
Well, you probably got Obamacare.
Yes, I do, and I'm very proud of
about
it.
those people that still don't get it.
But that's dumb.
This
I
show
think
is
most
hot.
people still have insurance now.
No, they don't. And you think most people have insurance now, but when he took that $500 thing away, the penalty, and so did the hopes of getting insurance.
That's dumb though. Why wouldn't you want insurance?
Assholes did it. You don't get penalized no more for not having insurance.
That's dumb.
That penalty helped increase the insurance population and people.
Well, it only increased. It only increased it for the people that was paying taxes. If you wasn't working and not paying taxes, it didn't really affect you.
Right. I mean, yeah, because you get free coverage almost damn near free anyway.
Right. It's scary.
It goes to those employees that did not offer coverage. Those people that they paid for it on their own.
They removed it. Why you let them remove it?
They got it somewhere else.
Anyway, we're joined here by Sharan Nixon, the chief executive producer of Baltimore Fashion Week.
Is it a page?
And what was the date for the event?
August the 5th through 11th.
August the 5th through the 11th, so it was a long time. And
Well, the 6th didn't, I went to a funeral that day, so that day nothing happened, but it was a funeral.
No, I mean, it really didn't jump.
Yeah, well, Monday and Tuesday was busy,
Launch.
and then, right, the launch was Monday at the movie theater. Tuesday.
Oh, what y'all see?
Well, they had everything planned. Like, you could see whatever you wanted to see.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a preview,
launch,
yeah. But we're doing something really special next year. I already am talking to the people who I want to be there. Now I'm going to contact the movie theater tomorrow. But,
I have my stories over there. Can you name those to me?
oh, I wrote something on the back of it.
Yeah, he wrote something on it.
You what?
She wrote something on it. Give me a pencil. Give it here for a second. Let me hold that pencil. Let me hold it.
You need a piece of paper?
No, I just want that pencil real quick. Just gonna throw that shit right at you.
I was gonna try to give it to you too.
Was getting ready to happen. That's what I know.
I'm such a sucker.
That's why you can't be too aggressive with it.
He about to throw it at you.
A Chick-fil-A, the mac and cheese.
Is it good? Oh wow.
Have I had the mac and cheese?
Yeah, they just put it on the main. You probably didn't because they just announced that they put it on the main menu.
I didn't see that. It wasn't on the menu when we went this week.
I think it's already on that menu though.
This came out yesterday.
Well, they not even open. Oh,
yesterday
was
was
Monday.
They just put it up there as a main side order.
Oh, you know what? That's Popeyes that got it now.
Yeah, they can get it in place of the French fries now. Because sometimes the French fries still taste like they came out the dirt. All right.
It's all
He
over
said the
here.
French fries taste like this.
The potato, the potato just came out the dirt.
But they changed it.
What? Did I say talk lately? I see.
No, don't.
No, don't.
They using her name.
Oh, what is this?
Just the fake ones.
Why do I know that address? That used to be.
That's where you had your launch.
That's where my launch was.
That's what we were saying. Yeah.
Come on, is it you?
It's not me. I don't even have my phone.
It is you. You moved it. I'm gonna be beating my thing up. Purr.
Oh Jesus.
Where?
Wow.
That is crazy. And they refuse to take it down.
These people, I mean, it's beyond me. Okay, so they're going to call it Baltimore Urban.
They can call whatever they want, but just remove Baltimore Fashion Week from it.
So
that's the part they're not getting.
So just call
I don't
it
care
Urban.
about, but they can call it Baltimore Urban Fashion Week. I remove Baltimore Fashion Week up here off of it. It's on everything, and I'm getting calls about it.
Because Urban is
people
real little.
thinking it's
no. The top part.
It is Urban. It's right there, real little.
Oh, they must have just added that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They must have just did that because that wasn't there.
It's real little.
They just did that because I got pictures in my phone.
To talk about this because there's a place out here now called Baltimore. They're trying to take her name
Her legal name.
It's like you and the table. I don't know what
Is it me?
about that table, and I think it's probably touching one of the legs over there.
I got receipts, boo. They fixed that real quick.
It's probably that.
See, there's no urban here.
No, and it's at the top of it too. Oh no, that's not.
This is a different one. There's no urban there.
So there's this new.
There's no urban there.
Oh, then I don't have one. No. So you already contacted them about that?
I contacted them 3 times.
Okay.
Are we on break?
No, we're talking about this. Is it me?
It's probably that underwire.
So on some they have it and on some they don't.
Cause they probably changed it, but they didn't. They didn't want to take down the other photos.
See, this one don't have it.
I mean, the idea is
I don't
this
care if it's
name
called-
belongs to
No,
somebody.
no. But
All right,
this
wait.
this
Let me
is
break
what
the
I'm
story down
talking
real
about.
Let me break the story down.
I'm talking about this. I don't give a fuck about the urban. I'm
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
just
this.
a name, right? I get
This
what
is
you're
what
saying.
I'm concerned about. They can call it Baltimore. I have sex with your mother, Fashion Week on a Tuesday. I don't care, but don't just
in the street.
Well, if it's that club, it's
North, right there where the leg was, where somebody left their leg
and
off.
by the library. Make sure the kids
And that's
is in the
right
house
where the
at
leg
7
was.
o'clock at
Somebody
night.
left
Go there
their
at 7 o'clock at
prosthetic
night. Don't
leg
go on Wednesdays because this when you open
They
late.
can use the prosthetic leg to hold their head up.
What school? Where's it at?
They want to go. They want to go.
I told her we should just go. Like it's your event
They
anyway.
updated. They added urban to it. They can do that.
Yeah.
I don't.
So on the cusp of Fashion Week, just
Because I got
Sunday.
receipts. I got receipts.
On the cusp of Fashion Week just ended Sunday.
So we gonna go tomorrow?
Apparently
Can I
there's
put my
this
suit
new.
on?
Come on, you know the mics don't work like that. You can't just have conversations in the background. They pick up everything. I can hear you.
That's the whole purpose. I runs this.
So this young
They hear that?
this young lady that's been here, that's sitting here with us right now, has
She's
been
a grown
doing
woman.
Fashion
She's
Week
a
for
lady.
nearly 11 years.
12.
12 years. Okay, and there's this new company that just came out, and they wanted to try to, copy off our style. I mean, this is something that we've known in this city for a long time. Especially if you deal with fashion, Baltimore Fashion Week. So now they want to change the name to Baltimore Urban.
They can do whatever. That is legally good. Doing Baltimore Urban Fashion Week, and I told them in my very first email, my very first message to them on Instagram, I said it's nice because London did an Urban Fashion Week about 2 years ago, so I think it's nice that that's something you want to do now. Just remove Baltimore Fashion Week. I have receipts where they did not have
contacting
urban.
her thinking that was.
They were contacting me. I was
that
like,
it would extend.
First of all, the problem was.
Break.
First of all, the problem is that what is wrong with your marketing? That's not your marketing. I don't do shit like that.
All right,
Let it be urban.
We're probably going to continue this
The fuck?
discussion during the
Yeah,
break.
we're
We're going to
gonna
pick right back
continue,
up when we come back. Right here on BigSoulsRadio.com. This is
Got me fucked up.
Talk Lady.
Like the one thing you always gotta remember is people gonna try to project their insecurities onto you. But you can't listen to what them niggas saying. You gotta get out here and do your shit regardless. You gonna do what you love for the rest of your life anyway. So why not turn that shit into something? Be a man of everything you say. This shit bigger than me, man. Like yeah, I'm good and all that, but you know what I mean? I ain't shit without y'all. So no matter what you up, you gotta go hard. Don't matter. Can you imagine how I really having nothing is? Stomach growling, you ain't got no food in the fridge. Surviving on a jail diet of water and bread. No father figure, that's cause my father dead. Mom's bringing different niggas in and out the crib. No money, so you seen this less than all your friends. But it a joke because your mother was a crackhead. Older sister hoeing off, giving all her homies head. I could wait for your response, but they let her hear me talk, so I just wait for the applause. I always knew that I was great, I got them haters so appalled. I'ma make it out the darkness, and my word is my...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Read the letter. I even in the letter.
I got an earpiece in. Your mic don't work.
And it would have been something totally. Well, it wouldn't have been
I
any
sent
better.
him a letter and gave them
I got it
examples
down,
of
don't
where
you
it
dare say
is.
If you're trying to piggyback off of the fact that you just had Fashion
But
Week,
it's not even about that. It's about the name. They were just using Baltimore Fashion Week. They recently added urban to it.
Yeah.
People were calling me. When are you? My lead hairstyles. You didn't tell me about a second show. Like, what are you talking about? A second show?
The second week.
Yeah. I'm not doing no second week. Well, what is this? That's how it started.
So how long has it been out there?
It's been out there probably for a minute. It's been out there probably for a minute.
More than 2 months.
Yeah. Because their first post, if you look, this post right
How
here.
popular are
See,
they?
here it is right here. This was
I mean, it's
July
not
15th.
really, but it's not really out there like that. It's not.
See, here's one where it doesn't have it. It's no urban.
This is their first year doing this.
I don't care.
No, I'm just saying.
That ball FW looks the same too. It's kind of similar.
But
to
I don't use ball FW as a hashtag.
No, I'm talking about it kind of looks like your logo. The BFW one. I mean, it gives that could have been confusing too.
Yeah, well, I can't. I mean, the logo's I can't really argue that. I've talked to my attorney, and I can't really argue that. But them
it's
using.
trademark. It's a trademark. That's what that market's of trade.
And because are we live?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So
we on break, are we?
No.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So,
I can't give out all my secrets.
I'm
But
thinking
anyway,
we on
so
break. I was about to. I'm glad we figured it out.
so yeah, so
Because of similarities.
I mean,
if it's
it's
not,
still, and then the judge could say that you have to take it down. So
even the Baltimore Fashion Week house in the stairs, you used to do that before too, and because the urban is not inside of that Baltimore Fashion Week, just because you put it in a little corner don't mean anything. That's like a side note.
they just added that.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just
But the
talking
whole
to the people that
thing
did this. I'm not
was-
talking to y'all. Y'all know this.
The
I'm talking to
pictures-
people that did this. You
Well, the
are
pictures
infringing.
I have do not have urban on it. They just did that, which is fine. I sent you a letter, a cease and desist letter, asking you to have it corrected by August 6th. I gave you some
what I
extra
don't
time
understand
because
is
I
that
was busy
once
with
you
my
get the
Baltimore Fashion
hint
Week.
of
Now time
impropriety-
is up.
once you
Time
get-
is up. Fix it.
Once you get the hint of impropriety, why don't you exactly like what you just said? Fix it. The thing is
I
that
just
you now
want you
should have
to
went back to the
just-
drawing board with your design and redesigned that.
That's because they're
and they probably
amateurs.
don't want to do that.
And
They
I'm
don't
calling
wanna
out the
they don't wanna put up the
amateurs.
expense.
You got pictures of Rihanna that I know she didn't give you proof to use. Y'all, they barking up trees. They
Unless they
don't
bought it
want
from Getty.
Who's going to spend $150,000 for Getty? That's how much they're charging for the
I know.
images.
It could have been everything they had. Not having it in the annex.
Right, exactly. $200 a ticket,
The
man.
annex, and I didn't even know what that was until I seen 18.
Isn't they just changed the name? Yeah, they changed the name. Because it's been closed for a minute.
Yeah, they lost a little bit.
I'm good. They did what I wanted them to
Did I see
do.
10K?
Mama requested it to be done, and it's done.
Yeah.
It's done. So now I can do what
The
I need to do
nerve,
tomorrow.
though.
I mean,
But,
it's just a
because you don't-
condescending response. I was very nice when I asked them on IG. Then they
Tell
tried
them
to,
what they
then they
said.
blocked me.
My
But I
thing
had
is,
several
it's like-
pages.
My
What
thing
you
is
block
that
all of
before
me?
you
And
start
then
to
I got
step,
friends that got friends.
Right.
and my thing is before you start to step on someone's toes or a business's toes at that you should have Googled. Like you don't.
Yo,
have
I'm
Google.
number one. My
But-
SEO is on
But I
point.
said to her, they knew she existed.
I don't.
They
I don't.
just thought because they were being bootlegged, everybody was being bootlegged. So, and that's what I said. Like they knew you existed, and it's probably people who have done your show already. That's a part of this one. So
Probably
it's just the
is.
idea of just that's still somebody's name. You can't like nigga grab somebody's name that they paid for.
That's like somebody saying they're gonna come by the station. You know.
With
Here's an original
with
conversation
butterfly-
on July
with
24th.
butterfly wings and toenails.
What?
That's how they're gonna buy this station.
no, they're gonna take.
Oh, I heard about that. I heard about that.
But that's again, if you gonna be hood and be on your stuff. Don't send us a copy pasted
You can buy me
takeover.
out. I'm ready.
Well, that's what they said, but they copy paste a letter from online and tried to send us that one, but they didn't format
that
it.
shit nowadays. Come on now.
But you're going to have to keep me on and keep it running. No, I'm busy.
That was one of the options. It was going to let you continue to run it.
What? That's so crazy.
It's going to let my ideas and benefit off of it, bitch. Got out.
Or you have to leave and
It was just walk in your establishment tell you
That's
got to
the thing,
leave.
they didn't walk. They emailed.
They emailed.
And that's not how you start a business relationship.
It was a hostile takeover.
That's how you make an introduction.
Via email.
But you didn't send me no paperwork.
We're gonna give you. They gave us two options. Either we continue managing it and we stay.
Individuals to understand that just because I'm a black female in Baltimore and I'm not in any of your friends' mouths, please don't think that I'm stupid.
Well,
because I'm on point with all my shit.
Tell them
All
about
of
the
it.
week. What was the lineup for the week?
Fabulous.
Yes.
So
what are
Monday
some of
we
the
were at the
designers?
Parkway. Let's see you try to do that. Monday we were at the park. I feel like Jacqueline from remember in Del West Prada when Miranda had a tiff with Jacqueline and she came to the thing. That's what I feel right now. I feel like so Monday was at the Parkway. Tuesday Jenna Blaha from Elle Magazine came. Fabulous.
Cool.
And that me, her and Nate went out the day. Was it the day before? Yeah, it was the day before.
It was the day before.
Yeah.
It was Monday.
Monday
Where y'all
because
go? What y'all eat?
we went to the Cheesecake Factory because I didn't know where to go.
And she slid.
Well, I didn't know where to go. And
She paid. Hey.
No, she the girl.
I know you talking
but I was
about.
gonna pay because she's my guest. So
she's like, no.
I was like, "Ow!" You know me, I'm ignorant. Ow!
It was American Express.
Black card. It's heavy.
It was. It looked heavy. It was really heavy.
But she was really, she was really cool though. And then Wednesday was
a break already.
Damn, I just got every time
All
I
right,
talk,
we coming
it's
back.
time
We
to
got
go.
more. We going right out to 9 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Really?
It's new too.
Whoa. The moment my son saw a redwood tree
It's huge!
is the moment I knew that for him,
You can't even see the top of that thing.
even the sky has no limit.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go. Your moment is out there. Find it at discovertheforest.org.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
There's a rumor going around that Tyler Perry and Oprah are beefing. Well, let me tell you about this. Tyler, okay, told Oprah, bitch, if you don't have my money, we're going to have a problem.
Ooh.
Oprah said, what is the problem?
Ooh.
You said if I don't have your money, there was going to be a problem. So Oprah is standing her ground like, bitch, I'm in charge.
Yeah,
You may have a $250 million studio over there that you film all your shows and movies and stuff on, but I have the empire. That's what Oprah said.
Oh, these are her exact words. Allegedly.
I made this up. But
Allegedly.
I made it all up. But there was a rumor that they were beefing. But Tyler confirms that they don't have any issues. So it says it was recently reported on the rumors that was swirling that the twosome were on the outs over constructive criticism of a Perry show. Well, I got some constructive criticism, and we can be on the outs, Tyler, and I don't give a damn because I'm going to make a promo out of this anyway and share it to your page. I need the scenes on Have and Have-Nots to be like 5% shorter, each one. I want you to watch an episode of The Young and the Restless, because this is supposed to be a soap opera. No one's dialogue on The Young and the Restless is like this. You don't have to talk about the random plant in the corner for 25 minutes on one damn scene.
They talk about random plants.
It was a blood stain on the floor for 5 episodes. I can't take it. We need to pick this up. I'm sorry. I love the Have and the Have-Nots, and I continue to watch it in its 5th season. But I get so mad when I can go get myself a glass of water and come back, and he had just started the next sentence in his first paragraph. I can't stand it.
They just want to get the point across.
It's not a...
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
That we were operational and asked, can they have the name of our Twitter page? No, bitch, I just posted something, you ain't read it. No, they did.
I sent them a cease and desist. I said maybe this will provide a deeper insight into our request. Attaches the legal cease and desist letter sent regarding the event that is now overdue. Because of your response, actions will be taken tomorrow morning. Thank you. And then he responded, actions about a name of event doesn't bother me. What bothers me is you guys has been constantly contacting me and my harassing about, and I don't know. We have no longer used Baltimore Fashion Week without the word urban added a month ago when you contacted us via Instagram.
So that means you were using it.
Yeah,
that's saying you were using it.
Yeah. It does say that. It does. This stuff, you stupid cunt. It does say that. No one owns the rights to
live.
That's your stupid cunt.
Stop reading them out.
You a lawyer now?
No, because what I was going to say is that regardless of whether they have the word urban in there or not,
I'm sorry that y'all heard me go off.
The urban is so small that my eyes couldn't catch it at first glance.
You got to enlarge the picture.
You have to enlarge the picture to see it. So not only are you infringing on the name itself, you're also infringing on the name inside of your artwork because ain't nobody got glasses that thick.
Ain't nobody got glasses that thick. Ain't nobody going to big party. Bad party don't stop.
And it doesn't make any sense that you know what you're doing is wrong. That's not what I'm hearing from you.
What I think is so funny is that he blatantly said they changed it after I contacted them on Instagram after they blocked me.
You click it off next time.
And they were really
I thought I heard all your
about
travels.
the situation. You think we trying to take your shine? Bitch, I always shine.
Is you on?
I don't know.
I'm fucking Sharan Nixon.
Oh, it came off. It came off.
Yeah, it came off. It's in your bosoms.
Well, everybody know that that's not nice.
Everybody know their names.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna go a little bit deeper, but I'll keep it clean, so y'all won't lose your show.
Well, I mean, he owns it.
Oh,
so.
This show was nice and safe.
But Fashion Week was fabulous, though.
So Tuesday
and that's where we started with this. Talking about Fashion Week.
Oh yeah, well let's not talk about them anymore because they don't matter.
I mean, but that's a business issue.
But
and
that's something in public record,
right?
Because we just talked about it, though. That's what I was getting at with that.
Oh, okay.
Is that you pleaded your case. Now you have the right to come and plead yours. I don't think you have a winning case, but I can be the judge. I'll mediate. So next week when you call me, I'll have you on, I'll mediate the case, and I'll make the final decision whether you change your logo or not. I'm already leaning towards changing it, and it's not because of biasness, it's just because of legality that your artwork still says Baltimore small urban fashion week.
It's like 4-point font.
It's yes. And I
they really should change. I can ask for that
to see if that's 600 DPI. I would guess to realize that 600 DPI, where they got that thing real small that it barely registers.
They just did it. You heard his email. They did it after I contacted them on the 24th of July.
If I didn't go like this,
with my fingers,
I might as well just call it Be More Fashion Week. Like
if I didn't spread my fingers with the index and the thumb finger to make it bigger.
Because I own it.
Just shut up.
Just own it. For me.
But why is it fashion week? Is it a week?
No, it's a
weekend.
2 days.
It's a weekend.
It's not even a fashion show. It's a whole bunch of parties.
Why didn't they just say Baltimore fashion event? Baltimore urban fashion event.
Just let them call
Why
it
you?
fucking
Why
way.
does
Just
everybody have the
remove.
need to use weak when you don't have the stature to do it?
Well, wait a minute, because you're
they're
talking
going-
about me now. Because
No,
we were like that. We started with a whole week for 2
But you
years.
started first.
That's what I
the
said to her.
difference. You started 1st. Once you hit the 10-year mark, I don't hear nothing from nobody.
And I don't.
And that's what they were banking off of. They know she's been at this for a number of years, so they did their homework.
And I wouldn't be surprised if some of the people that's helping them been at my event, and that's fine. But you'll never
not the names
deliver
of those
or
businesses.
provide or offer what we do.
I don't want to talk
Never.
about nobody's business.
Let's talk about my event, how fabulous it was this
I don't
weekend.
want to talk about your sponsors like that.
What? The Urban.
Did you know any of them?
Utah Boutique.
Who?
And it's a good shot. It was a good trial for that first year.
I mean, I think it was cute.
Somebody saw that. They said, "You can't."
Did you see how cute and little it was?
Like, girl, no. I
Did you
only
see
need
how
chicken.
cute and little it was? I just want to put it on my toe.
You so shady.
I can't remember.
So we got some of
that's
these
where it
things.
must be at then.
Because
there used to be a wig shop right there.
Where?
Between the
Because they having a casting that's for a hip hop, just right beside Hip Hop Chicken.
It's
Because somebody called me.
No, because it's between.
No, it's downtown.
On Utah
It's in Utah.
Street.
It's right
Between the
Martin
vegan
Luther King.
spot, the vegan place, I ain't gonna say that name, and the hip hop place, there used to be a wig store right there. So that must be the Utah Boutique.
I swear to God, I got 3 calls today asking me what casting, which show am I having.
heard of it.
Yeah.
Hip Hop Chicken.
It's like right, because it's like a little
none.
sharp curve, but it used to be wigs in the window. Oh, we know where it's at now.
I ain't going. No, I'm not going to be the one they be counting like we had 6 people here. No. I'm not going to be number 6.
But I told her we could just walk in because technically it's her event.
I own that.
Right. This is my event, so we getting it for free.
Pay.
Come on, y'all.
Right. Come on, y'all.
You're stupid. I love it.
Just let Antoine stand in the front. They not going to say no to him.
Shit, he probably know him.
That's true. That's true.
Just Antoine. But Tuesday was with Jenna Blah.
Oh, Jenna Blaha.
Jenna Blaha.
It was good. She's the senior editor for Elle Magazine, and she
Oh,
came
that's the one
down.
you went to dinner with?
Yeah, we went to lunch with, and it was
lunch.
her best friend came down.
Anybody have the macaroni and cheese?
No, we did. That's your thing.
I know. I just was hoping somebody
No,
would live
what did I have? Oh, I had the shrimp bistro. Yeah. And then Thursday was the.
You had that same plate that came with the salmon.
No, he had that chicken thing. Didn't you have the chicken thing?
No, I had the.
It was something with
rolls.
corn things, corn husks.
Oh, yeah, it was the
Peppercorn.
sweet corn tamales
Oh.
and the cheeseburger. They had cheeseburger egg rolls now. Very good.
And what else happened? So that was Tuesday.
And then Thursday was
did
the
that
industry
Fogo de
party.
Chao.
Yeah, Thursday was the that was at Fogo de Chao. So Fogo de Chao basically
It was an event
sponsored.
at Fogo de Chao. See, if I would have known that, I definitely.
Oh my God, it was that.
I love
Well, I
Fogo de
had the watermelon was good, so I had all fruit. But
no, they gotta
and I
bring
had their
over that
bacon.
sword.
Their bacon is
They gotta bring
Yeah, it
over
was
a
good.
sword. No.
I put it inside
How
of
many
the
pieces of
squash.
bacon did you have?
It was a lot.
That's how I need to hear it. I need to hear the sword at the table like.
They were on it. I had eaten out the one out Towson before, but I had never been to that one. But it was nice.
That was the one downtown?
Yeah, we went to the one downtown.
And then Fogo de Chao sponsored the industry party.
Okay, all right.
So they
Fogo.
provided drinks. And
They came around with the
food.
sword.
No, it was already. It was
just buffet.
Yeah, buffet. It was nice. And we were at Spring Hill Suites, and me and
Which
well,
one?
I wasn't
Downtown?
there.
The one down here in this building? The old one?
Right down there.
But down by they got a vault. It was really good. Yeah.
Because it used to be a bank.
Right. And so
That's where the
down
party
below is the vault, and that's where the party was.
In the vault? It still got all the little drawers and stuff too?
No, I had the drawers. That's
okay.
gone.
The doors are still there.
Yeah,
though.
the doors are still there.
The passageway.
Thank you,
That's
Spend.
right.
And Friday we were at On the Border Cantina,
Down there.
and I was 2 hours late because of the damn lights.
Cantina before. I don't know.
Yeah, in the Canton, across from Red Robin.
In the new shopping center.
I don't know. I think I have. It sounds familiar.
You should go
I
down
was
there. Like,
probably
this is
gonna
a lot
drink
of stuff to
Steve
open.
Sketches too.
That was back when I
Thank you.
drank a lot.
And then Saturday was the show. We had 6 designers, and Sunday we had 4. And it's funny because everybody was like, "Oh my God, it was so much different. Like, what went wrong?" It was like, no, it was just really smooth. And probably because I worked on it for 18 months.
Hard work pays off.
It's just and that was the best. I really loved it. I
For
never
that to
liked
be
my
happening
shows.
on the business side of it, like for it to be like a nice long week.
How long was the actual show?
Saturday we started at 8:08. No, 8:16. We were done by. It was like 20-30 minutes.
That's good. Yeah, it was a good show. A good runway.
Sunday.
For that
was a
many
show.
models too.
Yeah.
How many models?
We had 32 models on Saturday and I think 33 on Sunday.
See, I mean,
but you would not be able to tell with all the looks, especially the one on Saturday. Latoya, she had like 39 looks, and the show still was quick.
It's just some really good design.
see, this is the show. These are the kind of shows. This is the kind of show that you, and when you're aspiring, or even when you're a fixed model, you're already in the business. These are the shows that you should actually be trying to get on, because these are the ones that's your stepping stone to your higher platform. You're trying to be down at Elle Magazine somewhere, because that's who was there was looking. That was who was there. That was looking. They were looking. They were looking for features. They were looking for stuff to put in the magazines. And it all starts at the Ma and Pa level. Not that you're a Ma and Pa.
Well, she's 12 years in now.
It's I'm just saying that at the base level, the bottom is where you got to start from. Most of the time.
Well,
everybody's not going to be discovered.
In this city, things don't last after 3 years.
They don't.
So anything that's after, especially 10 years, anything that's 10 years.
You been in business for 13? Oh, awesome! I'll be 13 next year.
I'll be 14 next year.
Sorry.
But we know things don't last. When I was 23, I first purchased it.
So how long?
I'm still 23, so.
He's such a. Can I call him queer?
That's okay.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
I'm fine with it.
He said I'm fine with it. It ain't me. I'm fine
whatever
with it.
you want.
It's been legal since I was 23.
Wow.
But it's been these last 6 years that
so
it's
about
been.
12, 13 years.
Yep.
See, we're the same age. Longevity.
Did you have any performances or anything like that?
No, what the fuck does no?
I mean,
we did have one last year, but that was I've always wanted to do that. So
you did that before too.
Where?
No, but that was a part of the actual show. Like, one of her designers had an artist, and it was a part of her runway.
Performed on the runway while the models walked. It was like a Victoria's Secret scene.
No, because who was that? When we were downtown.
Where downtown? At the Columbus Center?
No, at the hotel.
War. Oh! You said when they did the Vogue.
They danced, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was which one, Marquise?
Yeah, that was good. People didn't get it, but I got it.
It
was really off of me. It was really.
Oh, we was on that balcony. We was getting it.
I think an opener would be good.
Yeah, I had a young lady who was supposed to do.
Get real racist in there.
Oh, no. I had a young lady who was supposed to do like modern dance. Who was supposed to do modern dance, but then I dropped the ball on it, so I got to figure it out, bring it back. So then I'm getting ready for New York.
The national anthem pumping.
And where will it be at?
Everybody wake up.
The Watson and Elle Magazine will be in house. I sent her to take.
Well, I can see this.
Is that Manhattan?
He's such a.
You gotta entice them.
Yes, it's going to be in Manhattan. It's right around the corner from Hell's Kitchen.
Oh, this is the New York Fashion Week.
Yes, boo. And then
It's Friday though this year.
Probably Nate and I will be going to because she likes you. Going to Ella's having a party on the 5th, and I was invited.
I can't.
You can. It's a
you
Friday
should
night.
come, Marty. It's
a weekend. That's my exercise day. I go to the pool.
Get a hotel.
You think so?
The Watson has a pool.
So I gotta get wet, blow dry my hair again.
Just go for the wet look.
You know what?
Kim did it for the mat.
Leave him here. Leave him here.
Put a wig on.
Ooh, I love my own show.
Leave him here.
Put a wig on.
Yeah, you got one of mine.
No, I'm already hot.
I got one.
They got breathable.
It's not wet. I had it off at the office.
It's hot in here.
It's not. I'm not hot though.
I don't understand. You got a jacket and everything.
I'm not hot. Well, I guess because my breasts are all low.
Oh,
maybe that's my cooling point.
That's how you went to work?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I had on tennis shoes though.
She
I
went
went
back
on
to
my
work.
chains.
Okay, for the urban fashion.
So what you got in store for next year? Oh look, I almost got cut off.
Ooh, boo! I already started. I go look at a venue space next Wednesday for 2020. I'm gonna send out emails
So you trying to do
tonight.
different locations every year again?
No. I just because we want to do day shows. We're completely changing up the platform for Fashion Week. I'm more going towards a New York feel.
So it's not a bunch of designers back to back.
Right, and like it's going to be like a 1 o'clock show and maybe a 4 o'clock show, and designers may have the opportunity to have their own space for the show because where I'm going has a lot of rooms.
Okay.
Which is what I need to make this happen. So hopefully I can make the announcement by October 1. I'm excited. It's
So
going to be fun.
just thinking about how New York Fashion Week does it, they
It's individual shows.
I know,
versus
that's what I'm
one.
saying, but how would they,
For here?
would the artist be, I mean, the person that's presenting be responsible for filling the arena?
Yeah. We will have several different packages, and one of them will be that they can have their own showcasing.
Okay.
They will.
Okay,
So,
but it's by
for New York Fashion Week, when you do it through IMG, you pay $120,000, and you get a salon, which is the place where you present, and you have to have your guest list to them by a certain time. And once that list is presented, there are no changes. So
Gotcha.
then, and sometimes for the IMG, you have to have your own security and all of that, but we'll have that available. So we know. So we can, manage the guest list and nobody just slips in. Oh, that's my cousin. I'm
Right.
sorry, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. It's gonna be nice. And they get
So
these
if you
earrings.
didn't get
Can
a
y'all
chance
see?
to go to,
I don't often get to look at them like
from?
on people.
What's that from?
Nate made these.
Nate made them? What was those in the gift bags?
No, he gave them to me.
Oh, they're yours. They're just yours.
Yeah.
Okay, special.
Maybe Nixon.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What is this supposed to mean? You put an elephant on hers.
That's good luck. That's the money tree.
We watching you. Look that way.
I almost took my ow. Damn. Look that way. Like I know I barely sitting there. Put on my glasses because I'm doing my cornea.
We gotta take another break. When we come back, we got more. Up next, we're gonna be talking about Mayor Blue and Mary J. Blige right here on Being Exposed Radio.
Former.
We'll be right back.
Former.
She is former, but she will always be a mayor.
Former.
Whatever happened to the times when we cared for one another? We shared the same respect. What is happening? We're trading what's important for shiny things. I can't allow this blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Don't lose yourself, stay on track. Baby, you're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. Full of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we've won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy as rap. Stop chasing cheese or you get stuck in a trap. Go get your crown and never render it back. No, it's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? Stop all that blasphemy. We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. You're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. You're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. You wait to get
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For For more text-free driving tips, visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And I think it should have been Sheila that took the lesser office and let him kind of, whereas though she would have still been under him, showing him, but I think they would have won because they both had enough support together that they could have won over
What
that
asshole
office.
would take the back seat?
She don't have a choice. You still spent the cards, like even if it wasn't
I don't
illegal.
think that dictates what she did for us, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying you still did it though.
Stop! I'm about to cry.
Why are you crying?
Cause I liked her.
I think a lot of people like her.
She was the reason why we got to the War
It wasn't,
Memorial.
but it's the thing about it.
She's the
it
reason
wasn't-
why there is a fashion week.
The thing about it is that
clear.
it wasn't public pressure that forced her out. It was political pressure that pushed her out.
Oh, maybe she can be.
Because she
one of the-
resigned. Again, that was another person that did not have to resign. That was another person that did not have to resign.
Yeah, she done lady though.
But I respect her for not dragging it on. I
My
just
thing is
respect her.
that just like
'Cause
how
they
this
were trying to
governor
get
of
her out.
Virginia, of North Carolina, just did this thing.
And we're talking about Sheila Dixon.
Virginia. It's either one of those states. Places I'm not going. Just like that happened, where he's still the governor. He did not leave. He did not quit. All that turmoil around what he did and the nigga thing and the Ku Klux Klan and that black person and laying down on the ground.
But that don't work for us, though.
None of that stuff happened. It could have, because she was not being pressured by the public.
Part
to
of
get
me
out.
wanted her
She
to
was being
fight,
pressured by her own counsel to get out. She was being
that was against
She
her,
was being
actually.
pushed by her own governor, the one that's supposed to have her back because she
And
worked for him
the
before.
president of the city council, they were like ganging up on her.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm saying, that if she would have went out and talked to her people, the people that elected her, I think
Because
it
a
would've
lot
been
of
a
people
different
were
story.
saying, don't
do it,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Pay us back. That's all she had to do was give up a couple checks.
But it wasn't even that much money.
It was only $2,500. Not even 25. It was 15.
But I guess it's the principle of the
And
fact.
she had to pay
It's not
back,
the principle because
she
you
had
made it
to
seem like
pay
she was
back
doing
bad,
highway robbery.
plus
Like she was
more.
stealing millions of dollars like they accused
All I
Elijah Cummings
know
of doing.
is because of her, there's a Baltimore Fashion Week.
Why you do that? Why you do that? I said
Doesn't say
accusing.
something else.
I said the accusation
Yeah,
is there.
because that came out of nowhere. So all of a sudden now he's stealing money. All these
and
years
it's an
now.
accusation, but I've been telling everybody else, and I guess I'll do it here on this platform for those that don't understand how federal funding works.
Right.
Federal funding cannot be collected by federal officials. Federal officials can only appropriate federal funding. They cannot collect it. It's not like they gave Baltimore $16 billion and he went over to the computer and put in his login and drew down that money. That's not how federal funding works.
No, and if it does,
There's
if he
a
was able
principle
do
to
it-
all federal fundings, and it's usually the state of which is receiving it.
And it wasn't for that
governor.
year, it was over a course of years. So all that money didn't even come at one time.
So you can't, just because he is the primary of this district, meaning he is in charge of this district, doesn't mean that he's in charge of the funding.
finance, yeah.
That funding is appropriated
Federal.
to where it's going to. If it was money for buildings, it would go to that city or state. If it was funding for schools, it would go to that school superintendent, but via the state. The
So
state receives the money.
Sidebar, won't you just become like the financial person over the school
I
board?
open my phone lines to all. It's 410-702-5657. You got a question? I'm here. This is called Talk Lately. Remember? That's the name. It's on the moniker.
I mean, it comes and goes. So,
But you so scary.
I tell it like it T.I. the fuck is.
All right, man.
But you should take that
See?
job
Look how
for
you
over
backed
the
off.
school board.
Thank you.
I don't want no party. I'm trying to go to Walmart. So whatever will get me there and get me home, I'm good. If you women agree with you, I'm agreeing.
So anyway, we were talking about the mayor. So right now, they're saying that she's trying to put her life back, trying to get her life back on a normal.
Her friends are saying that she's
get it
trying
back to normal.
Get back to a normalcy.
Why is,
So
is
it
that
says,
a current picture of her?
Well, if you,
that's probably something before she get pneumonia.
Well, if you
physically, she's just about 100% back. She's trying to figure out what she's going to do with the rest of.
That long?
It says she's. I think I believe
You
this
was
shit.
died.
I don't think she had pneumonia. She's trying to figure out, and I think that was a pelagic woman they found on the street that they put in that wheelchair and tried to cart up into their house. I seen.
You know what? Somebody's gonna send you a cease to desist.
She's
for your
trying to
mouth.
figure out what to do with the rest of her life. And talking about she's physically almost back to 100%. Come on, I don't believe this for nothing.
You had pneumonia for like 5 months now.
It still sounds like they're trying to pull that sympathy card, and I'm not here for it.
No.
I'm not here for any of it.
She might as well
I don't
just go
sympathize
become
with none of
a
your situation.
teacher.
You got over $500,000 sitting in the
Cause she's a
kitty
lawyer
somewhere.
too, right?
Yes.
She might as well just go teach.
Or a political science major.
Yeah, you might as well just go teach. Just go teach. Get out of the way.
Teach healthy highly. Help people get fat.
No.
Because
Because she got skin right here, so that don't really mean healthy. She need to just go open up her boutique again.
Right where?
But she should just go open up her boutique and just be a boutique owner again. She can put her clothes in
Can I call her by her
Fashion
name?
Week.
I meant Jaja.
She meant Jaja.
My mother has this book.
Healthy Holly?
Do it say University of Maryland on the back?
Ooh,
I
don't
don't
say
know.
that because you don't want to implicate Foundation Umbrella. Don't say that. Don't say that because they still investigating her. Don't do it. Don't do it.
FBI be knocking.
But I think she threw it away.
Well, most people did. She probably was the only one that had a
probably
copy.
I think the book only 5 pages anyway. You probably got to color it yourself.
She probably saw them typos. Like, I don't want to read this. Throw it away.
Why are they no
She was the
apples
only
in
one
this
that had a
book?
copy.
I thought this was supposed to get you healthy. Every kid is eating.
Nobody else had a copy of it.
Oh, I feel the air now.
Like, why does this little girl have a gun? That kind of stuff.
It had typos.
It did?
Uh-huh. That's why that was one
for a kid, so it was probably handwritten.
Miss, how you mess up 5 pages? What's on 5 pages?
Like, why would you put that hard cover on that 5 pages?
16.5. 16.
How you mess up grammatically?
So Mary J. Blige and Nas are set to perform at the Baltimore Arena or Royal Farms Arena downtown this August the 29th, I do believe.
Who coming?
Did they do a second date?
I think they did do the second
because
date.
I know they're planning to donate some of the proceeds from.
Professional birthday.
You want it?
You better hit them up. You better hit them up.
But they're doing it to recreational centers in Baltimore. So.
Ain't none. So where the money going?
They still done. They just privately own.
The Liberty Rec and Tech Center. I don't know where it is.
Oh, that's by off of by Gerson.
Oh, okay. That's a city owned.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's sweet of her.
So it says, say that again.
We should be paying them because they performing at the Royal Farms Arena.
Really? I ain't even get to talk about them giving them people over there across over there where Nicole live need toilets. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we're gonna go over just a little bit. So
no, we're not. We're closing it.
It includes academic enrichment and personal support to children, their families, and the community.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, Mary J. Blige.
I like to hear stuff like that.
Do you have the story?
Are you really going to do the financial literacy thing?
I wish I was going to the concert. I'm trying to.
I'm talking about financial literacy for
my publicist
adults and youth. Are you going to do it?
What is it? I was talking at the same time you were. So
that could be on a Wednesday.
The financial literacy.
You said when am I going to do it?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I think you should do it.
Yeah.
Because you're really knowledgeable in that area.
I really should do it.
You should talk about stocks and bonds.
How do I pivot from this conversation though?
How about do what?
Say. Does that work?
It seems like a lot of people are coming here though, because Solange is doing an art show at the Baltimore, the BMA.
You know, when you said
What's
come
the
here, I
BMA?
thought you meant come to me.
The Baltimore Music Awards?
I'm trying. I already reached out to her publicist.
Who?
No, Solange. She's doing an art show at BMA.
All right, I'm gonna finish this one story, and then we're gonna go. So
Can I pick it? Can I pick one for you to talk about?
Yeah, you can pick another one if you want.
Right.
So everybody know about this. If you're from Baltimore, you know about the Poe homes. Poe as in Edgar Allan Poe, not Poe as in Poe. As in
Well, double entendre.
So I thought it was funny. I only brought this up because they spent $200,000 on replacing all those toilets over there in them apartments after they had that water outage that lasted for like 2 weeks. And so when they installed the toilets, right, and these toilets are supposed to be like special toilets where it's like it don't take a lot to flush the water down,
like low flow,
flush your flatulence and debris away.
Defecation.
Y'all making me sick.
And so they put these toilets in, and I guess the first person that flushed them, nothing happened because there wasn't enough water pressure to get them to work. So it's just like they had an outage again, basically, because they couldn't go to the bathroom without pouring water in the toilet.
So that's what, $250,000 down the drain.
Well, I guess I don't know if they replaced them again, but I know the people was probably like, "Can you just put the old toilet back?"
Right.
Like, what do you do?
Toilet worked.
All right, so those are $200,000, and they supposed to be better toilets. So the regular toilets had to have been okay if you put them all together. Probably
since they built the building,
$150,000. What do you do with $150,000 worth of toilets, of dirty toilets at that?
Put them in the junk.
Send them to overstock.
Yeah.
Ew. That is disgusting.
No, don't buy no used toilets.
Yeah, no used toilets. They go put them in them boxes from the new toilets. Is that? That's disgusting.
Put them on the city website.
If your toilet that you bought from anywhere has rust in the inside of the tank, it's used.
Yeah.
They don't come brand new like that.
No.
Don't use that toilet. That's the hepatitis B toilet, and that's rare.
I'm not playing with you.
I just heard something about hepatitis B, which was interesting to me. That kids are dying in college from hepatitis B.
Eating it like groceries.
Is it sexually transmitted?
It doesn't have to be. It can live in you.
Oh. What you mean eating like eating it?
Yeah. Like, eating it like groceries.
He's saying it's sexually transmitted.
Eat booty eating is like thing for young people.
Eating booty look like this.
Oh my God.
That's how your tongue looking inside.
How you know what it look like? See how you avoided the answer?
Andre.
How you know that
he can see you. You know he can see you. Oh, that's the Lord thing in the.
This is the one you picked?
Yeah.
I never even read this story.
Let's find.
What is it about?
I have no idea. It says
here's one that you'll love.
Federally funded housing decry conditions.
Talk about this one.
Okay.
Did you read that?
I haven't, but
that's homes again. That's another.
No, this one is good because this is about custody and child support and stuff like that.
You don't got a lot of notes.
Dijmon, is that how you say his name? Dijmon.
Let me see.
You know the African guy, the actor.
I don't know.
When I was married to Kimura. I think everybody knows after I said he was married to Kimura, who I'm talking about.
I know that's a singer that I know that was married to
Dijmon Husu.
He played in that boat.
It's probably
right.
It's probably
Amistad.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I bet you his middle name is.
He is so.
Dijmon Husu. Yeah, that's how I say it. That sounds good too. And Kimura Lee Simmons is getting messier and messier regarding their custody battle over their son Kenzo. Now Kimura is claiming Dijmon is threatening to move Kenzo to Africa. How is it a threat?
Who has custody now? He does?
Apparently, I'm
probably
thinking she does.
One of them. They probably neither one of them have.
So how can he take the kid and go to Africa? Or maybe on a visit. He'll take the child to Africa and never come back.
So here's some more on the situation with TMZ. It's a
probably
bitter
tied in
fight that has now bubbled over as we reported.
Anyway, that's why my designer could.
Dijmon complained on Father's Day Kimura wouldn't let him see the 10-year-old son Kenzo. He strongly insinuated she was regularly keeping the child away from him, but she maintained he was an absent father who rarely wanted to see the boy. So Kamorley was served with custody papers.
Get your baby! That child support now.
Our Comore sources claim Dijmal has threatened to take Kenzo to Africa and never bring him back. And he can really get lost in Africa. Shoo.
Y'all are so racist.
I mean, it's serious over there.
He's probably a citizen. Why would he go back to Africa?
All he got to do is hide him under a lion pelt, and nobody's going. Russell Simmons, who was once married to Kimura,
Sit down, Russell.
and is still close to her, tells TMZ a few days ago he told Dijmal he could take the boy for a visit if he would sign a document promising not to take Kenzo to Africa. See, this is none of your damn businesses. First of all, y'all need to involve the judge. If you want to see your son, you want to be able to take him out of the country, get joint custody. She has no choice but to divulge, to relinquish the child. Y'all doing this wrong. Y'all doing this in the public eye. When it just takes a stroke of a pen to sign your lawyer. Y'all all got lawyers. So y'all got representatives, and all you have to do is take him to court and get custody. If you want this boy,
and I would say that is publicity because she's trying to bring baby fat back.
If you want this boy to meet the Shulu tribe, all you have to do is
nobody's business.
to court.
Show's over. Show's over. This why we'll let him come back every 3 months.
Light skin to understand how it feels to be.
He's not light skinned. He's dark like his dad.
Is he? I've never seen him before, so I just guessed because she's.
Because you probably looked at the girls and her and was like,
Asian
who's
factor.
that? Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look. He looks a little bit like the girls, but he's dark. He's dark like his dad.
Oh, see, even more reason to go.
She can't stop him, but because probably at this point, neither of them
if she has primary custody. If she has primary custody,
she probably don't have custody.
I think she probably does. I think she learned a lesson from Russell. She has primary custody of the girls.
He didn't want them children. Russell didn't want them children. He was too busy touching people.
Yep. And that's how we went in the show.
Allegedly.
I'm done. I'll take it right there because I'm not the one that's going to get
the first time. That should have been in the very beginning of that sentence.
We need a blinker that says alleged for this show. Just blinking on the screen, alleged.
Oh my God, Sharan Nixon.
The whole show needs to be alleged.
Executive producer of Baltimore Fashion Week. Thank you for being here. Nick's still here.
Tell us where we can get the tickets for New York Fashion Week.
Oh, you can get the tickets for New York Fashion Week. Our designer debut at New York Fashion Week. I don't want nobody to say that I'm calling my event New York Fashion Week because I'm not. Designerdebut.com. Everybody has their.
So what's it called? Baltimore Fashion Week in New York?
No, it's called Designer Debut.
It's what?
It's called Baltimore Fashion.
It's called the Designer Debut. But we do it at New York Fashion Week. My goal is to take it. Will you shut the hell up? My goal is to take it to Paris. So it'll be Designer Debut at Paris.
If I do that, I don't know how the show going to end.
Like it always ends.
I'm not picking that up. I refuse.
Oh, we not even on camera.
Ain't no camera. No one even seen you do
Damn it, we not even on camera.
You just made a damn mess.
That's how you know we is.
You just did a damn mess.
For your first time.
And no one saw it.
No one saw it.
I like this table.
We'll be back next week. Same time.
Yes, huge.
Same channel. Radio.
He won't. He'll be back in December sometime.
Next Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Maybe January.
Bye.
Join the Just a Bit Outside crew every Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. on BeExposedRadio.com.
You want to start off?
I think I'll get it out of the way on a who's not.
Okay, do it.
The Orioles.